Something happened in the episode Revelator that left so many fans wondering. What happened to Rena Rouge? Was her memory really deleted, or is she just pretending? I got a lot of comments insisting she actually forgot, because if she still remembered, what would be the whole point of Cat Noir's cool power-up? This is a valid point, and everyone is entitled to their opinions. In this video, however, I'm going to be telling you why I believe she did not forget anything and is only pretending. Thanks, guys, for the criticism. It inspired me to make this video. Okay, let's dive right into it. If you noticed, there has been a particular pattern in all 5 episodes released so far in Season 6. They all have an ending scene which comes right before the credits. The ending scenes in all these 5 episodes have something in common. A part of the story we see and is established, and a part of the story we don't see, which is always a mystery. The important thing to note is there is always an element of mystery in all the ending scenes. Now, let's briefly talk about the end scenes of the 5 episodes one by one till we get to Revelator. Season 6 started off with the illustrator. Here, we see Lila, or probably her minion in the cafe scene, writing something in her notepad. The fact that she is at every scene of akumatization is the part of the story we see. However, whatever she writes in her notepad is what we don't know. Then again, Lila uses the word us, which shows she isn't working alone.
Know nothing about me, about us, about them.
That's another mystery. In Sublimation, we saw Sublime and her parents establishing an alliance with Mrs. Tsurugi. That's what we know now. What we don't know is the crooked or evil plan going on in her head, or whatever she plans to do with Sublime. In Where Papas, we saw that Gabriel was never around, leaving little Adrian alone most of the time. Emily saw Nathalie's genuine love towards her son Adrian. At this point, she makes a decision. She closes the doors, but we don't get to see what she does next. This is the part we don't know. In Daddy Cop, we saw that Zoe was being blackmailed by Ray. However, the part we don't see is the terrible acts of Zoe in NYC, which were recorded in the video. Now in Revelator, we see Alya talking about Marinette, the burden she bears, and how she plans to help her out of it. You want to know what the mysterious part is? It's the fact that no one knows if Alya knows what the burden is or not, if she still remembers, or if that memory was really wiped off. You also have to ask, why in the world would Alya appear in the end scene? That's the scene that's supposed to spark the element of curiosity for the viewers. If all the other episodes had elements of mystery to them, why not in Revelator too? Now let's go back to this scene. Something happened right there on the roof. Ladybug explained why she never wanted to tell Alya the truth, and that was because she knew that Alya hated lying. Then the scene cuts off immediately.
E você sabe que eu não gosto de mentir.
Por isso eu não queria contar pra você.
We don't see Alya's response to this. You want to know what I think? I think Alya realized that Marinette was only trying to protect her from being part of the big lie. Marinette was ready to carry the whole burden herself, leaving her friends out of it. Now, don't you think it would be selfish of Alya, now she knows that Marinette carries such a big burden but still goes ahead to get her memories wiped? That way, she stays free of the burden, leaving Marinette to bear the whole burden alone? No, she wouldn't do that. However, she understands Marinette isn't ready to tell her yet. So she makes her believe her memories had been wiped, so Marinette doesn't feel she put her best friend in the difficult position of having to lie to Adrian. Now, someone made a comment saying, what if Rena Rouge made an illusion of herself just before she faced Ladybug and Cat Noir's magic to make them think she was hit by the magic? So if this was the case, then Cat Noir powers wasn't actually used on the main target. Then again in this scene, we see that Marinette is obviously sad and worried. Alya sees this and isn't even curious to know what her problem is. But she gives her some advice instead. When you listen to what she says, she talks from the perspective of someone who knows the truth already and is just trying to reduce the burden on her best friend. At the same time, Alya encourages her to be open about her troubles. However, she isn't persuasive about it, but a bit relaxed, unlike how relentless she was in the Gang of Secrets. The other girls left, but she stayed behind because she really wanted to know whatever was bothering her best friend. If I had a best friend who looked this worried, I won't be able to sit still until I get to know what was bothering her. I think that Alya believes that if she is able to get Marinette to tell her the truth, then she could have the courage to tell Adrian the truth as well. And this is why I think that Alya knows everything, but still pretends about it. That's all for now, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.